Hello and welcome to another episode of AWSP News. We know your time is precious, so we work hard to make sure the content of these newscasts is informative, relevant, and respectful to your time. Let's start with taking care of the number one learner in the building, you. We've got a great lineup of professional learning opportunities and ways for you to connect with fellow principals and assistant principals from around the state. Check out our website to find exactly what you're looking for. One opportunity you can't afford to miss is our How to Be All In as an Inclusive Leader. And when I say you can't afford to miss it, you can't. It's free. That's right, free. As our gift to all of you amazing school leaders, we have put together a 5-part series on how to be an all-in as an inclusive leader. This 5-part series with international filmmaker Dan Habib will inspire and inform you on the many ways you can lead with a focus on inclusion for each and every student you're building. Check out this quick video clip from Dan Habib about this series.
Hi everyone, I'm Dan Habib. I'm a filmmaker and project director at the Institute on Disability at the University of New Hampshire. Happy National Principals Month. I'm thrilled to be working with the Association of Washington School Principals to present a free 5-part series called How to Be All In as an Inclusive Leader. We've designed this series to support you school leaders as you work towards creating more inclusive schools and communities. And during each session, I'm going to be sharing freely available short films that bring you into innovative, inclusive classrooms around the country. And also, we're going to leave you with takeaways, concise professional development resources that you can use with your own school staff. Sessions are going to be at noon, and we're going to kick off on October 27th with a talk I call Disabling Segregation. This is a very personal talk, but it's also a research-based talk looking at the benefits of inclusion for students with and without disabilities. We're going to continue with creating more inclusive schools and communities, a session that looks at inclusive practices like positive behavioral interventions and supports, universal design for learning, cultural responsiveness, peer collaboration. The third session will focus on inclusive school leadership. The fourth session will be looking at creating a roadmap for inclusive IEPs. And the last session will be looking at effective transition practices for middle and high school students with disabilities. I promise you we're going to make sure that each of these sessions will be informative, entertaining, and very interactive. So we hope you'll register today, and I hope to see you soon. Thanks again.
You've got to sign up for this. It's not too late. The series is funded by our OSPI Inclusionary Practices Project Grant and will connect you with hundreds of school leaders throughout our state. Don't miss out on this great and free opportunity. Register today. Need another example of a powerful professional learning event? How about attending this year's AWSL Fall Conference where over 4,000 students and school leaders have already registered? Talk about powerful learning opportunities for you and your team. Don't wait. Sign up today. This virtual event is right around the corner on October 30th and 31st. And yes, I said 4,000 students and adults working together to create the best school environment possible. Get your team with students signed up now. Speaking of hanging out with kids, we are hearing loud and clear one of the most difficult parts of principling right now is missing the daily face-to-face interactions with kids. Whether you're in a hybrid model or still remote, make an intentional effort to connect with kids. One of my favorite pieces of advice is to create a Principals Advisory Council. This is a great way to build relationships with kids, establish your reputation in your school community, and most importantly, authentically engage student voice. Don't wait. Kids bring us joy, and joy is exactly what we all need right now. Keeping the student theme rolling here, please help us spread the word about our CISPAS Forever campaign. We need everyone's help in order to save the future of our student programs, and specifically, the magic that happens at CISPAS. For more information or how to help, visit cispasforever.org. Along those same lines, huge shout out to our former Learning Center Director, Marty Fortin, for his recent recognition by National FFA in being awarded an honorary FFA degree for his tireless service in advancing horticulture education. Way to go, Marty. Another quick recognition shout out to Principal Dr. Michelle Fox of Ridgecrest Elementary School in Puyallup for joining an elite group of principals recognized for the 2020 Bell National Outstanding School Leadership Award. Principals nominated are committed to fostering successful teaching and learning at their schools and do whatever it takes to help their students meet high standards. Way to go, Michelle. I believe we should celebrate principals throughout the year. But we are smack dab in the middle of National Principals Month. Thank you for everything you continue to do for kids in our state. You are carrying the weight of an entire community on your shoulders, and we know it. Keep engaging with us and sharing the reality of your work in our weekly Principals Month Question Challenge with prizes on Facebook. The question: what's one thing you wish people knew about your current reality? And to close out this episode, why not throw another powerful video clip your way that should reaffirm why you do this powerful work for kids? That's all from me, but check out what this first grader says about principals.
Hi, principals. I know that you are probably watching this right now. I would like to say that you're probably doing a really good job right now. I like the way that you're trying your hardest and your best to make everything just right. And I really like that. And I bet lots of kids are also happy for that. So that's just all.
Natalie, that is so sweet. Thank you so much. Can you say goodbye and happy National Principals Month?
Goodbye. Happy National Principals Month.
Ba-dun-dun-dun. Don't you just love classic Spanish guitar? Oh, okay, let's do this in one take, which every time I've said for the record usually ends up as a complete disaster. But here we go.
Hope you're ready for the next episode. Hey.